we're coming to our last few days here in Long Island. Weight is coming down nicely. Spoken to Taylor this morning, who is my sort of nutritionist from Muscle Academy. So we've been working on a bit of a game plan for the weight cut. But the weight's good, the weight's okay. Shouldn't be an issue, really. Just got to keep on to the top of things now with a little bit of water loading today. I spoke to the gaffer earlier and my wrestling coach, Mr. Carl Parker, about the new opponent, Danny Sabatello. It's a tough fight, man. I think we all agree it's a tough fight, but it's a very winnable fight, of course. Danny, being a former world champion, is quite a big deal, like, you know. Yeah, but like I said, it's a tough fight, man. It's a tough fight. So obviously we look at his background stuff. Obviously I've had me and my brother watch him. I've had Carl Parker watch him. I've had Shaky Richard Shaw to watch him, and also one of my main teammates, Jack Shaw, to watch him, just to see the tendencies he has in his fights. So we picked out a couple of things. You know, there's not many, considering he's a world champion, there's not many things to pick up on, but already we got a game plan. And like I said, a lot of people, you know, fighting's not easy anyway, especially when there's pullouts and stuff, you know. But that's what I try and tell people, is if you can prepare yourself as best as you can, then when the unexpected hits, you're still prepared. Now, thankfully, I feel like that was me for this camp. I'm not saying it's going to be like at every camp, you know. For most camps, you should be like this, like the way that I train for this fight, you know. You aspiring like fighters who are looking to, you know, get in there ASAP, especially after this pandemic and having such a long time off. You gotta stay ready. You know, one of my teammates, Scott Pedersen, took the opportunity where I told him, I said, look, Scotty, I said, you could be fighting in 2 weeks, you don't know. These opportunities can just present themselves to you. And I was right. You know, Scotty had a fight then on the biggest promotion in Europe, Cage Warriors, and that was simple because he was prepared and he was ready to go. So there's a little bit of advice for you guys to keep ready and expect the unexpected, you know, especially during these times where COVID-19 is big. It's heavily involved in fighting at the minute. But yeah, things are looking good. I'm happy with the matchup. I think I made the decision as soon as reading the text message. But he will not be taken lightly, as I've said. The same way that Matteus Mattos wouldn't have been taken lightly. But yeah, we're looking forward to getting in there and fighting a guy of his caliber for sure, you know. Only ever fought the best of the best and another world champion. And I'm hoping to get another win over another world champion. But we see. But right now, heading over to LA Fitness, where we've got a few days of training. Oh no, last day here, isn't it? Last day, yeah. Last day in the LA Fitness, and then we're going to go and see the guys. Oh, yeah. They got run over then. We're going to see the guys at Long Island UFC gym tonight for the last little bit. And then yeah, we'll go from there. But good news is, coming out of the last week now. I think we've got 5 days to weigh in, I think. But yeah, looking forward to getting in there, getting the job done.
into place perfectly for this moment. It has, you know. But there's no secret. Danny Sabatello is a really good wrestler, another sort of high level, you know, wrestler, and you could say that the preparation has been, you know, obviously he's taken this fight on 8 days' notice as well, so let's not forget that. And fair play to him for stepping up, because I don't think I would have had a fight if he didn't. So I'm interested though, and I want to fight the best of the best. He's a former world champion, so I like that. I like that idea of fighting him, because of he's been in there at the top end of that. Of the regional scene now. He's with Bellator, so yeah, I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing. I got the fight, and like I said, it didn't matter, because me and my brother, when we were up here, we joked about maybe potentially we were just going through different sort of scenarios in our head. We said, what happens if Matteus had COVID, you know? And I was like, yeah, well, if Matteus has COVID, Sergio Pettis could step in and I'd take the fight. So, you know, I've got to follow my own words here, you know. And I've had some good support. My coaches, I've got in contact with them, and they've kind of turned around and said, look, we're happy. Are you happy? I said, yeah, I'm happy. I looked at my brother, I said, you happy? And he's like, yeah, I'm happy. So I think we're all happy, and it does boil down to the last training camp we've had. It's been a long one, yes, but then again, in the same breath, I feel like I peaked at the right time. It's so crazy, because you should, as a fighter, if you're going into camp prepared, fit, ready, you should have about an 8 to 10 week camp. You know, if you're a little bit heavier going into the camp, then you probably want to put that to about, you know, maybe 12 weeks camp, not 18 weeks. You know, I come into camp in good nick anyway. So, but the good news is that, you know, we're here now. We got another fight. Obviously, anything can happen from now into the fight. It could be a case of Danny Sabatello gets COVID, or, you know what I mean. So I'm an open book at the minute, and we'll see what happens over the next few days.
As a fighter, fighting throughout this pandemic, is it something that weighs on your mind that there's a reasonably high likelihood that you might be fighting the person you originally signed?
Yeah, it's weird, see, because of, like, I've never really, the worst I've had for a short notice fight was fighting Albert Morales in UFC Glasgow, when Mitch Gagnon pulled out 3 weeks before the fight. So I have had some experience of fighting someone short notice, but not this short notice, you know. And I feel like that it's going to be a tough fight, but it's the other. It was like, this is the middle, where it's like a relaxed fight. Then you've got Mattos with the stand-up area, but now you've got Danny Sabatello, who's on the other side with the wrestling pressure. But like I said, my best attribute is my fitness, my cardio. So yeah, we'll see how it
Fruit
goes.
cake next to me.
We found this place called Empire Nutrition, and it's like I said, there's positives and negatives between changing promotions. For example, like obviously in Abu Dhabi, I got to use the UFC Performance Institute guys, but you know, I got my own nutritionist anyway, so it's not a problem. But it just means I've got a little bit more manual labour to try and get in the food. But to be completely honest, everything's gone well. I'm on the same sort of path what I was in Abu Dhabi with the weight. I'm feeling okay. I've got energy, which is good. You know, there was times where, you know, we were 7 days out and my energy levels would be right down, but I'm in good shape. You know, right now I woke up like 10 pounds over my fight weight, which is good for me, considering we haven't even got the Fighters Hotel yet. I have previously cut 10 pounds from that weight, to be honest. So 24 hours before, I think it was the Pedro fight and the Aljo fight, I cut like 10 pounds in 24 hours. Well, waking up this morning, I was 10 pounds over, really hydrated. But it's important to keep carved up now. I think the years and years and years of doing bad weight cuts, I've learned a lot from it. So now we're going to go and get some nice food, and we'll see what happens. We'll go from there then. Empire Nutrition.
Here we go.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's going on,
How's it,
bro?
man? You good?
Good, man. How are you?
Well, yeah, I started wall loading today, so try to keep on top of that really at the minute now. So I've done this so far.
Okay.
And then I think I've got another one of these and then half of it again.
Alright, nice.
But yeah, I woke up this morning about 10 pounds over, which is okay. Usually I wake up 24 hours that way.
Really?
Yeah, 10 from plus the normal, like, you know.
What do you float at night?
What do you,
Like, what do you, like, how much weight do you usually float in your sleep? Like,
yeah, about a pound. When I'm not dehydrated.
when I caught, I used to do like a pound and a half.
Yeah, just in sleep. Yeah, same as me then. It's like literally, I go to bed and then wake up and have a pound to do. Usually when I'm hydrated, it's like pound and a half, 2 pounds then, you know.
Okay.
But when I get to that stage when I'm hydrated, I will float that pound. So
Okay.
as long as we can hit, because we don't tend, most of the fighters will cut weight in the morning. Like, I don't like doing that. Like, I
Do it the
know,
night before, right?
yeah, I know.
You get a good night's sleep.
Yeah, I know I'm dehydrated for longer, but I prefer that because the mental mind state for me. If I know I've made the weight, I can relax. You know?
Okay.
So, but yeah, so obviously it's just a water loading bit now, and we head up there tomorrow now. Eh?
Yes, we
So,
go up to
nice, yeah.
New London tomorrow, and then we go up then to Mohegan Sun.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
How far from Mohegan Sun are you guys gonna be when you go to New London?
17 minutes, I think.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll probably we'll get them to pick us up from there then. Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, it's going good to be honest.
My buddy Pat here.
Oh, yeah.
Man, you're
Pat,
good. You're good.
He's
Good.
training to fight too. When's
Yeah.
your fight?
July 31st.
Yeah. What show's that?
First amateur.
His first amateur show. Yeah. Where'd you train?
Tiger Shulman.
Oh yeah, with Shane and that. Burgos.
Shane, Lyman.
Yeah,
all of
Jimmy.
them.
Yeah.
Shane's
Good.
fighting
Tonight, Barbosa. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not. I don't obviously because me and Jimmy are the same weights, but I haven't really spoken to Jimmy. But I've spoken to. We speak to Shane quite often.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, over obviously online, but we do speak to him often. He's a good guy, Shane. My last little treat before we go up there, you know? Yeah. A low carb back on bowl.
You fight at 35, right?
Yeah, 35, yeah.
How tall is he?
5'7", I think it is. I don't know how much that is. And
You're a lot taller than Jimmy then.
yeah, Jimmy's a little bit shorter.
Jimmy's like 5'4".
Yeah. My only 2 losses are. Do you watch a lot of UFC stuff?
Yeah.
So my only 2 losses are one's to a guy called Pedro Munoz.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the other loss is Aljo.
Sterling.
Yeah. So they're my
Okay.
only 2. They're my only 2 losses. You know.
Was it in the UFC? Or?
Yeah, both fights were in the UFC. Yeah. One was I'm not sure if you can remember a few years ago. It was the second fight between Cody and TJ. And
Yeah,
then
the one with the big beat.
Yeah, and then the following night was the same night was when Cejudo beat Demetrius as well.
Yeah, I hate
That's
that
yeah.
fight.
Well,
That
so for I
pissed me
say,
off, but-
they took 50 grand from me for that fight. You know, I could have. I think honestly, I probably would have deserved to get that, but unfortunately, Dana White said it was them guys, so they had it. But
Yeah.
all my fight with Pedro was a good fight, and then I fought Sterling the same night that Kevin Lee fought Barbosa in Atlantic City.
As long as he can eat, he's happy.
I honestly, yeah.
So your first your first amateur fight, is
Yeah,
it?
so in New York, you have to be 18 to fight.
All right,
And
okay.
When I was 18, in a jiu-jitsu competition, someone partially torn a ligament and it dislocated my shoulder.
All right.
I thought he was going for a triangle.
Yeah.
He just yanked the arm, like I pulled at the same time, so I was like, all right, whatever. And then COVID happened, so now hopefully the shit stays for now.
Touch wood.
Yeah.
I think I go for a lower carb meal because I've got pancakes in the house as well. In the hotel, sorry.
I thought you read them last night, you
No,
know.
I left them. I didn't eat them in the end. I should have, but I didn't. Like the black. Low carb, I've got bicep. What's on you? Do me as well, man.
I'm gonna ask me twice, mate, when these are on the fucking show. Oh, look at that, son.
Yeah, there you go. Grab that then. Grab that. The low carb, there you go.
You ain't gonna fucking ask me twice.
And then, what's what I'd say now? 28 grams. Right, okay.
20 grams what?
No. Okay. Might just go for that then. Yeah. Matteus is my height.
They don't do anything like that back home with us, you know. Like every chicken wing's got a bone in it, and I just can't be asked to get my hands dirty. You know what I mean?
So after the fight, how long are you guys gonna be here for?
I think it's just it's only going to be a day, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, one day is it?
Day and a half, I think we come down here, and then we fly from JFK then back to London.
Okay. Do what you gotta do. Huh?
Yeah, hey, look, it's supposed to
Thank you. Good luck with everything.
Thank you very much.
Anything you guys need?
Thank you
can
very
hit me
much,
up.
boss.
I have your Instagram.
Yeah,
we'll
that'd be
talk
great.
back and
Yeah,
forth.
yeah.
Good luck with everything, and
Thank you, yeah. Hopefully we get to see you soon as well.
of course.
Thank you, boys. Thank
Can't
you.
wait. Thank you guys.
Sorry.
Good luck with everything.
Thank you, man.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys. It don't fucking matter who. It does not matter who. It does not matter when. It does not matter where. All due respect to Mattos. Hopefully he gets a quick recovery. Whoever's next is next.
Right, Nancy McGee, I don't know what to put.
Thank you very much, good sir. On the old television today, yeah.
It's on the old box today.
But I can't do kisses before school like swimming class. Nudge. Well, I did have another idea. What if we got another girl to fill in for you sometimes? What? Well, you know, we bring someone on, show her what to do, and then share all our money together. Well, you're right, Butters. Options are expanding. We can have our very own kissing club.
Right then, so we are just going to the train station and we got to catch a train from where we were staying to Pennsylvania Station, then from Pennsylvania Station to
New London.
New London in Connecticut, which is about a 17-minute drive away from the Mohegan Sun. So that's what we're doing this morning. I've already went for a run, so I'm just trying to burn a little bit of calories. Weight's looking good. Yeah, so basically now we've just got this little journey to go on now, and then we're at the Mohegan Sun. I'm really excited to be up there, to be honest. I hear some good things about the hotel, so I'm really excited for that. Meeting up with Carl and Shaky also, which that I'm looking forward to that as well. I haven't seen the boys for a few days. Other than that, I think that's it really. Loads of water loading, and on a train doing it isn't exactly the best thing, but it is what it is. So obviously keep watching, guys, keep watching. Right, I'm not sure where to point. That whole thing there is the Empire State Building. That right there, where we just got the train out of, is Madison Square Garden. Fingers crossed Bellator do a show there, and I'm on it. New York is great, all fairness. A little bit busy, but not my favourite stay, but I do like it coming here. But actually that's how I'm a picture, isn't it? Two iconic venues right there.
That's not that. We're gonna pull the push though. Push the ball, I mean. Smooth, son, smooth, apart from thing. Time, see, that's it. It's time. Ready. Oh, okay. Thank you. On the way to fucking...
Traveling the world. Traveling the world on an empty stomach, but traveling the world.
With a fucking bladder full of piss.
Bladder full of piss, and I could do with the coffee now. Shout out to Muscle Academy though. I got some lovely things I get to eat, even during fight week. Yeah, really well, thank you. Really good. Really good.
So you're beating up people, huh?
Well, trying to. We got a tough 4 fight this one. We were preparing for a Brazilian fighter. Unfortunately, he's contracted COVID-19, so he's unable to fight. But they found a replacement now who's coming in 8 days' notice, which is inconvenient.
Right.
But it is what it is. If I want to get paid enough to fight, then it means fighting anybody. So it's got to be done, I think. You know?
Yeah.
No, but
You gotta do what you gotta do.
got to pay the bills.
You've been winning.
Yeah,
So that's a
exactly.
good
So
thing.
I'm on a good little streak at the minute. Beat some good guys, you know. So
Yeah.
it's another one for the win column. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Next
After
time,
you beat them up, you become friends?
well, most of the time. But
Yeah.
I feel like this guy, maybe not so much. He's a little bit verbal. Let's put it that way.
Oh, okay.
Talks a bit of smack.
I'll go in there like an open book. I'll shake hands and say hello. Like I got no animosity towards anybody. But this guy, he's the other end of the scale. I think he has to hate you to fight you. You know.
Oh, right. So
Some people like that, yeah.
Then after the fight, he'll probably be cool with you.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe. You know. To be honest, I'm gonna be cool with him.
Yeah.
You know, but then again, if he gets in my face, I'm gonna have to let him know. Like, you know. Yeah, I thought it was Jamaica. Yeah,
Yeah,
Jamaica's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And they're right there. So when you come back, you just go right there, and they'll sell you a ticket to Jamaica.
Do you want to do that, yeah?
I'm happy with that. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that. So it's the 20...
There we go. That's brilliant stuff. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Here's your pen.
Thank you. Will you be safe? Good luck on your next
Thank you
fight.
very much. Thank you.
Keep their asses.
We're gonna try.
And then be friends.
Hey, we appreciate the help. Thank you so much.
Anytime.
Do you want to go down there? Go down. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. How can you tell?
No.
No, I don't know. Are you a big UFC fan? Yes. No, I fought UFC a few times. You know, yeah, so I had 7 fights in the promotion.
You're from Ireland?
No, Wales, yeah. So people kind of mistake us for the Irish, like, there you go, I call them McGregor. The right side, there you go. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Welcome. Take care.
Thank you.
And keep beating them up.
I will, I'll try.
As long as you can stand.
Yeah.